What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope all of you are having a great day. I've got some updates for you to start out the video. Number one, I broke down and I took the SVJ wheels out of the boxes. I had to make room for the scoop ski and I was tired of looking at that pallet in the garage. So I took it all apart and here are the potential new wheels for the SVJ. Now these are the lightweight SVJ wheels. I will say they are light. Like this is a big 21-inch wheel. And I would say, I mean, it's, you know, it's got some weight to it, but I would say maybe 30 pounds at the most, which is pretty insane given the size of the wheel and the tire. I'm undecided. I really like my bronze wheels, but the only thing is I'm kind of lining up my next wrap for the car. And if I do the color I want to do, I'm worried that that color with the bronze might be too much. Give you a little idea of what it might, what it might look like. That does look pretty good, I gotta say. That's pretty good, I can't lie. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. What do you guys think? Do you like that or do you like the bronze? Bronze or the gray? That's tough. That's a tough one. Let me know in the comments, which one do you like better? And when I ask you guys something, I really look and I love the feedback. I put up a post on YouTube, which color do you like better for the C8 Z06? And 30,000 of you voted. Really awesome. Thank you guys for that. And orange won by an overwhelming majority. So when I ask you guys whether it's a poll or something on the video, I really do read the comments, I look at the feedback, and I take that into account when I make my decision. Speaking of C8 Corvettes, check out this awesome car right here, the yellow one, the next CS car. Now the giveaway for this car is not live, which means I get to, not yet, which means I get to enjoy it until it is and until it sells out. Moving into cooler weather, check this out right here. All automatic from the key. You can put the roof, take the roof off, put the roof down, whatever you want to call it. And we're good. And then also from the key, there you go. I love the way this car turned out. We have the raw finish Aerolarri wheels, Corsa exhaust, full carbon on the rear, down at the bottom, full carbon SVJ wing, carbon engine vent, carbon skirts, carbon front lip in yellow. This car is insane. One of you is going to win this and you are going to love it. But you can't win it yet because the giveaway is not live. However, it goes live on the 5th. Make sure you are ready because I have a feeling this one's going to sell out really, really quick. If you do want to enter a limited entry giveaway that is live right now, we got you covered. We have this beautiful brand new Mach 1 Mustang, all the right options, 6-speed, Recaro's, big wing, front lip. This car is epic. You have a 1 in 1,500 chance of taking this car home, and we're about halfway sold out. Hit that link down below and good luck. This will be the last Mustang, by the way. You guys have made it pretty clear you like the Corvettes. They sell out in a few days. The Mustang, we're in a little over a month now and we're almost halfway. We're getting there, but you guys have made it pretty clear you like the Corvettes more than the Mustangs. All good, tried something different, but this will be the last one. It's not like I'm a huge Mustang guy either, but I do love what Ford did with this car. It sounds incredible, drives really nice, the rev match works like crazy good. It's a sweet car, I can't lie. I think it's worth the chance to win this car. Even if you're not a Mustang guy or gal, you'll like it. Give it a shot, you'll like the car. Sounds darn good too. All right, well, not surprisingly, but unfortunately, we have some more bad news we gotta cover with the C8 Z06, and this time I got screwed. And you'll find out why in a second, but this time it's not about a greedy dealership or a markup. This is about production of the car itself. Let me read you a quick little note here from the Corvette blogger. Breaking news, GM to halt new 2023 Corvette Z06 orders through the end of 2022, which means if your order for a Z06 is not in yet, it will not go in and doesn't have the chance to go in until 2023. They are shutting it down. So that's, for those of you at home counting, that's September, October, November, December, 4 months. And it might not even be like, you know, Jan 1 when they accept new orders. It might be February, March, who knows? It could be half a year. It's reasonable to think it might be half a year until other people are going to be able to order a Z06, which I think is really screwed up because I think I speak for everyone, and you might disagree, leave a comment if you want, but I feel like more people would be happy rather than releasing the car earlier and having a few people be able to order and get one and then stop it. I think everyone would have liked it more if they had said, hey, let's delay the release of the car and delay the reveal, and then we'll release that and allow people to order and build a car when we're ready. They're never going to, be able to keep up with demand. There's always going to be some delay, but I think that would have been better. Rather than have some people get a car and everyone else has to watch them drive around, I feel like it would have been way less crappy to just kind of delay the whole thing a little bit. They could have delayed it by a couple of months, nobody would have really cared, and I think that's better than this, because GM's a big company, they know, like there's no way they thought all their ducks were in a row and they thought it was gonna go smooth. I'm sure they knew or had an idea that they might not be totally ready. I feel like they should have planned for that ahead of time, but either way, I digress. Earlier today, we shared news that Chevrolet had sent their dealers an update about the Z06. We found out that it also included a webcast from Chevy Global President Scott Bell, in which he says that GM will be halting the submission of any new Z06 orders through the end of this calendar year. This move, we are told, allows GM to better handle the ramp up in production for the Z06 and not get into what we saw with the 2020 Corvette Stingray. Basically saying like, hey, there was such a big delay with these cars, the base model, we don't want that to happen again. That is a pretty big deal. If you're waiting to order a new Z06, you just got bumped another 4 months. And the lists are already like crazy long. So that could be, that's huge for people. And I think there is going to be a lot of anger. Now, how does that apply to me though? Well, as it turns out, and despite what I was told earlier and what we all thought, my car was not selected yet by GM, which again, we thought it was not. So that means my car will not be built until 2023. Now that's a bummer for sure. Whether or not I have a channel, like yes, you have a YouTube channel, it helps to get an early car, of course, but I want the car regardless. I have an SVJ that really doesn't get many views, but I still love the car. And whether or not I have a channel, I still want the C8 Z06 because I think it's going to be an epic car. So I would be bummed regardless. However, I would be a lot less bummed if the information I'm about to tell you wasn't true. What exactly is going on here? Well, I'm here to tell you all about it. I'm sure you guys know by now that I am partnered with Whitmore Chevrolet here in PA, and my buddy Matt Beaver is the Corvette guy over there. And we've built something really cool via social media and with what I bring to the table, and him being like a go-getter and wanting to take part in this, we've built something really cool over the last couple of years. Whitmore went from like some low number, I don't even know what it was, to the #1 Corvette dealer in Pennsylvania and pretty high up nationally as well. It's been really cool to grow it and to be a part of it and get all my Corvettes through them. It's been great. And people on social media took notice. If you remember when the C8 came out, TJ Hunt and I took delivery of our cars same day there at Whitmore. Really cool, had a great time. And you might also recall that Stradman and Amelia went with a different dealer. They kind of got screwed over a little bit. They were promised an early car, didn't come in, didn't work out for them, and it was like a lot later. They didn't like that, and they reached out either to me or Beaver, and we got it going. And now, like, all these big YouTubers are ordering at my little local Chevy dealer, which I think is epic. We love it, we have a great time. And when I heard that Whitmore didn't get any allocations, which is true, they didn't get any. Whitmore got 0, which was weird because they are a pretty big dealer, but they got 0. When I heard that, I was like, man, that really sucks. All these YouTube people aren't even going to get a car, which I know is important for them. Then come to find out, people very high up at GM called and said, hey, we're gonna make sure, even though your dealership got 0 allocations, we do want to make sure that 3 certain people have their cars built. So you give us the info for those cars, we'll make sure they get built outside of the normal ordering process. And those 3 people were Stradman, TJ, and Amelia. Not me. You'll notice I'm not on that list. I get it. They have bigger channels than me by a long shot, but it just sucks. Like, again, if nobody got allocations, it's cool. But for me to be like always first on the list, and again, not because I'm a YouTuber, who cares? Anybody can be a YouTuber, that means nothing. But I'm always on the list early because I was always up Beaver's butt talking about like, hey, but is there any info on this car? Like, make sure I'm still on your list. Like, I still want the car, like, make sure I'm there. And I was always on the list. So regardless of the YouTube thing, as a normal person, I was always putting in the phone calls and putting the money down and doing everything to make sure I was always on the list because I wanted early cars. Look, they're the big fish in the pond, and GM doesn't owe me any. They don't have to get me a car, period. I'm glad that I'm getting a car. That's sweet. Sure, I've done a lot for the Corvette brand, but the Corvette brand has done a lot for me. So it's not like I'm sitting here and gonna be mad about it for days, but it definitely sucked. It feels, I guess it feels worse because imagine like you have your local dealership and you're number one on the list, and then like you find out that GM put in a call for somebody to go above you because they're more important than you. Like that's why it feels like it sucks. That's all. Just it doesn't feel very good. Again, I understand why, but it still doesn't. It's not like I'm gonna feel any better about it. Gotta close that door because I have a surprise outside and I'm tired of sitting in the chair. No more chairs. Beaver broke one of those once and it wasn't pretty, but yes, you know, thinking about it, I can't complain. Like, and number one, I'm super pumped for the people who got one. That's epic. I'm happy for them and I hope they, you know, have fun with it. And there's a lot of people, look, there's a ton of people that aren't getting a car, especially now after this news. So I shouldn't even complain. It's really not a big deal. I'll just, you know, I do want to get one early, so I'm going to have to try a plan B here. Try to find something, try to do something to get an early car. And look, you know, I got very lucky on C8 ZR2. I got a really early car, VIN number 4. And then I got another one before some people even got a car. Then base model C8, I was very lucky. Again, I got a really, really early one, really one of the first on YouTube. I think like the second or third total. So very lucky. You know, you can't win them all. And I totally accept that. So as much as I'm bummed I didn't get a car, like I said, I'll try plan B. Maybe it was the Ram videos. Maybe it was all my Ram TRX videos and I can't show you the TRX because the car is right there. And you know what? Maybe you saw it. But yeah, you know, I'm thankful for everything that I did have and have still today. It's not a big deal whatsoever. And maybe I'm being a little dramatic. It was a bummer, but we'll get through it. And like I said, hopefully try to get something here because I don't want to wait, man. I don't want to wait 5 months for a car. Like that's gonna suck, really. Like I want the car, so I will do my best. Hope you guys enjoyed this upload. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Take care. Have a great night. I'll see you in the next one. The website is going to tell you whether or not you can enter. So like you have that. You don't have to pay attention really. You can just go on the website and it will tell you whether or not it is live. But if you're watching this after the day after it comes out, after 7 a.m., you can enter to win this car. If you're watching it the night it comes out or before 7 a.m., if you're watching it 3 o'clock in the morning, you can't enter yet. But after 7 a.m. on the day after it comes out, so on the 5th, you can enter to win this car. It will be live then. And I'm trying to get everyone ready because if you order when it goes live during the first 24 hours only, you get a dual poster. You can select a dual poster of this car and my SVJ with my signature on it for no extra charge. That will be there for you and ready if you order, again, but only if you order during the first 24 hours. 1 in 1,000 chance to win this car or more because you can buy up to 5. Thank you as always, and thank you for watching. Have a great night. Not sure if it's gonna do it with the car on, but it might. Oh yeah, oh yeah, she's gonna do it. There you go. Look at that roof function. That is epic, and that's why I love it for a lot of reasons, but this is one big one. The roof is so cool. And you can do this all with your key, the key that I am going to give you in just a very short amount of time when you win this car. So make sure you get your entry right now, get your entry poster. If you want more than one, you can buy up to 5. So you have a 1 in 1,000 chance to win or up to a 1 in 200 chance to win this car. Absolutely gorgeous, pretty much brand new C8. I think it's a 22, might be a 21, I'm not sure. 6,000 miles, Corsa exhaust. You can put that down or up, and you can actually do that with the roof up as well. So you can have the roof up with that little window down, and you get a very unique noise with the engine being back there. It's a little bit of a different thing than you know, any other car. Really cool. I mean, really good. Like, this thing is badass. I love the hard top. Now see, everything is up and you can put this down. Like, that's cool.